Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. If you're watching this, there's a good chance you've felt it too. That quiet whisper inside you. That longing to reclaim something sacred. Something powerful. Something beautifully feminine. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt like your femininity has been misunderstood or even punished? The sacred feminine is rising, not just as a trend, not just in thought, but deep in our collective soul. It's encoded in our DNA, awakened after generations of being silenced. You see, for centuries, masculine and feminine energies were seen as separate, divided. Society raised us to believe men were superior because of their physical strength. Why? Because survival was the name of the game. And back then, physical power meant survival. Men could fight, defend, and protect. So we began to see them as the stronger sex. We even imagined God as male, because we thought protection and strength were his most important traits. But we've moved on. The era of just surviving is over. And according to the law of rhythm, when one extreme reaches its peak, the opposite begins to rise. Masculine domination has peaked. Now, it's the feminine's turn. But not as a rebellion, as a healing. This feminine energy, your energy, has been wounded, deeply. It's been through trauma, neglect, suppression. And sometimes it doesn't heal before reacting. So what happens? A woman stays in a toxic relationship. She serves those who abuse her. Not because she's weak, but because a part of her believes she needs their approval. She fears their anger. She even defends them. Until one day the pain turns into quiet hatred toward everything. And yet, she still can't stand up for herself. She keeps obeying powers she knows are exploiting her, just to stay safe. Can you think of moments in your own life where you silenced your voice to avoid conflict? Where you knew you had to speak, but your throat chakra stayed shut? Society expects women to heal beautifully, to grow gracefully, to bleed and bloom at the same time, and look good doing it. But healing doesn't look pretty. True feminine healing begins when a woman finally feels safe enough to express the rage she's been hiding for years, when she's no longer trapped in survival mode, when her nervous system begins to taste safety, her brain starts to rewire, and she realizes she defines herself now, not the culture, not others, her. And here's the beautiful part. When she starts getting angry, it's not a breakdown, it's a breakthrough. That anger is proof she finally feels safe enough to show up fully, to feel, to be. And no, the healing journey isn't sweet and flowery. It's raw, it's messy, it's long, but it's real. And in that realness, there's beauty. That process might look like sudden crying, or random outbursts, or letting go of caring about how she looks, because she no longer identifies with the version of herself the world told her to be. Maybe she even changes her appearance entirely, not for approval, but because she's finally shedding what never belonged. This is when the body steps in. Her cells begin releasing trauma, and it takes time, sometimes years, for those wounds to fully leave her system. She needs space, she needs time, and here's where sacred masculine energy can support her, not by fixing her, but by holding space for her to release, without judgment. But wounded masculine energy? It mocks her. It fears her power. A healing woman reconnects with her body, the same body she was taught to hide, to cover, to feel shame about. She was told her body was dangerous, that if a man saw it, something bad would happen, that her body was a threat, that it could cause assault. But that was a lie. Her body is sacred. Her body is home. And when she starts loving her body, really listening to it, it becomes her guide. Her body holds more wisdom than any book ever could. And now she doesn't let her brain silence her feelings. She doesn't tell herself, "You're not allowed to feel that." No, she lets the feeling move. Her brain and body work together. No more overriding emotions with logic. because she knows now. Her mind has been full of beliefs passed down from wounded generations. Those beliefs aren't even hers. And if she wants to rise to the next level of consciousness, she has to listen to something deeper. So here's your invitation. Listen to your body. Let it guide you. Honor your feelings. Watch the video on sacred masculine energy. Let the healing begin. And if this message touched something in you, I invite you to subscribe for more stories, truths, and awakenings, just like this.